who raised you and why? Why did they raise you like that? Like, that is crazy. Why are you like this? It's just me saying on the record that I am letting go of that perfection mindset. I'm never going to be perfect. So I just want to accept it now publicly, because I feel like it's just going to make my content that much better, and it's going to make me feel that much motivated to do anything. I think the reminder that I got, it was just like, it clicked for me, was doing that makeup video just now. I was doing the makeup video and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't have the background that's aesthetically pleasing. I don't have like the right products. I didn't have the products that I really needed, but I still accomplished the look that I was going for. Like, look at me, I look beautiful. So yeah, I just want to let go of that. And if you have that mindset too, I want you to know that it really, really, really is in your head. Like, no one expects you to be perfect but yourself. I feel like we place these really, really high expectations for ourselves, and no one really cares if you meet them. Like, I mean, there are rules and there are standards that we should meet as far as being perfect. That's just something that I feel like we personally put on ourselves, and I want to let go of that, and I want you all to remember that it doesn't exist. So stop clouding your mind, stop making yourself go crazy because you want to shoot for something that's non-existent. Like, if you do it and to you it's perfect, someone else from the outside might look at it and say, actually you could have done better. So it really doesn't matter. Like, just do what you can and leave the perfection to God. Like, God is the only one who can be perfect. So just a little disclaimer. Yeah, let's just get into the video. I wanted to say this, but if you want to see me accomplish this look, go see it, go watch the video, watch it till the end. And yeah, I will come back with a more improved, not perfect, but improved makeup tutorial or makeup video. So let's get right into this video. I hope you all enjoy. Let's get started. I already did like my skincare. I put my makeup down here. Y'all, this is not going to be aesthetically pleasing because I don't know, it's just not gonna be aesthetically pleasing. And look what happened to my powder. Look at this. Is it focused? Like, who did this? I probably did that, but who did it? I have my one size primer. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna use, well, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna use this. I think I'm just gonna use my glow stick. Well, okay, let me stop. I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna use a little bit so I can still use my glow stick because it makes a difference. And I'm gonna use my Detsy mirror, so don't mind how it looks. This is just me having fun. I think I just want to have fun. Like, I enjoy doing my makeup. So I figured, why not do it on here? It's not gonna be a detailed makeup thingy, makeup video, because I don't have all of the products that I would like to have. So this is just gonna be something for now, and just something that I thought I should share with you guys since I was already gonna be vlogging. I want to get into like shooting short form content, like TikTok videos. I was doing it for a little bit, but then I kind of like, I was really out of it. Not that I ran out of ideas. This is my glow stick. Hold on. This is my glow stick from Supergoop, and this is the SPF 50. It's really, really nice because it really highlights your face. I think you can use it on your face if you want, like on your whole face, but I like to use it on my cheekbones, my nose, and a little bit on my cheek. I did start doing it on like my forehead, but it makes my skin is already really oily, so putting this on kind of just like makes it way oily than I would like for it to be. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera's picking up the glow, but it's there. So I like to use this just so that when I put on my blush, my makeup, it highlights it a little bit more because I don't use highlight. And then I buff it out with my finger. It feels so weird without my nails because I usually have my nails done and I feel very weird. Also, guys, don't judge me, okay? I'm drinking tea in my bathroom, okay? I know it's a bit dirty, is it? Don't judge me, okay? This is my bathroom. I keep it clean. I'm not using it, and I barely have visitors anyway, so not that that matter, but like, it's my bathroom. Who cares? It's my bathroom. You can do whatever you choose to do. I don't think there's a problem in like having a drink in the bathroom. Like, the toilet seat cover is down. I don't know. I don't think it's dirty. I'm sorry. I want to see if I can work backwards to doing my makeup just to see how that works. But I don't know about trying new things right now. I don't know. Maybe I should use this thing that I got. This is like a light foundation that I got from Fenty Beauty a long time ago, and I think the first time I used it, I didn't like how it looked on me, but I think the reason why it looked the way that it looked was because it was during, I think it was my summer shade. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think my skin changes that much because I don't even go outside even during the summer. So I don't see my skin changing drastically. But yeah, I'm just gonna do my eyebrows, fill them in. I'm not gonna talk while I do this part. If you know anything about doing eyebrows or makeup, when you get to the eyebrows, that's the only time that you're not allowed to talk. Even if it is a pressing matter, don't talk during your eyebrow step, during that step. You cannot talk, you can't move, you can't speak, because if your eyebrows are not right, it knocks everything off, honestly. I think, let's see. What do y'all think? Is it getting there? Let's see. And then I just use my brush. I've had this for so long. The name practically came off. Well, the name is still on here. I just couldn't see it, but it's called Cala or Kayla. I don't know. It's C-A-L-A. I don't really invest in brushes because of their names. I just buy brushes and then I see if I like it, and if I don't like it, I just don't use it. But as far as investing in like name brand brushes, I don't really care for the names. Like, if it works, it works. I think my eyebrows are done. I don't really want to do too much, so we're gonna leave it right here. Yeah. And then I use the excess foundation to just put it under my eye. Let's talk about graduation. I cannot believe that this is even a topic to discuss, like graduation already. I just feel like 2022, which is when I graduated high school, was literally yesterday, and now it's here. Like, I mean, now graduation is here. I've been in college for 4 years or 3 years now. This is my 4th year, and it's so unbelievable. And I'm using the Fenty concealer, the Pro Filter Fenty concealer in the shade 370. Just put it on the back of my hand. I don't really like applying product straight from the bottle. I like to put it on my hands, use a brush, and then go about it that way. But yeah, I just did not think graduation would be this early or this fast. So I'm like kind of losing it over here. I'm losing my mind because it's crazy. It's so crazy. But I'm super, super grateful and thankful that I have made it this far. Not a lot of people make it this far. I know nowadays, like, going to college is really not that big of a deal because I think a majority of high school graduates need a degree for any job, or most of the jobs. So they kind of know that if I'm graduating, I'm going to I'm going to college. So that's kind of like a given nowadays. And for one, I'm like such an education person. Like, I believe education is indeed my best weapon. Like, I am a woman of many things, but education is one that I hold on such a high standard. Like, I feel like, not that if you didn't go to college, it doesn't, like, I'm not saying that if you didn't go to college that you're not a woman of substance, or it doesn't, you're not, or you're less than, but it's just that for me and my goals and what I have for my life, that's something that I really, really, really want for myself, and I really cherish, especially because we've been so fortunate enough to have that. God has blessed us with the opportunity to come here and continue an education that we didn't think would be possible, even in like our wildest dreams. And I'm speaking in terms of like coming to the United States. But it's just, I think it's amazing. Oh, I put the concealer. Oops, I put the concealer, and now I'm just gonna put the foundation on to see. I want to put a little bit because I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I do think like education is one of those things where I think it's one of my life's purpose. Like, I know that I've succeeded if I accomplish everything that I want to accomplish as far as education wise. And no offense to anyone else with different dreams, but that's just my dreams that I have for my life. And I think that that's just what I think, right? And there is nothing wrong with wanting different. So I don't want it to be one of those things where it's like, oh, like a topic of discussion where people are going back and forth and saying, so you're saying that just because I didn't go to school, I'm not successful, or this and this and this and this. I know so many people who didn't get a college degree that have the most fulfilling and marvelous jobs. Like, not everybody's calling is education, and that's okay. Oh, is that looking crazy? Like, am I tripping, or that looks crazy? But not everyone's calling is education. And that's why life is just such a great discovery, because we get to do things and explore. We get to see what we like and see what we enjoy. And I think that if we all were interested in the same things, if we all were driven to do one thing in the world, I just think that it would be crazy. Like, it just wouldn't be anything, because what is that? What I think about the word sonder, and if you know the meaning of sonder, you know that it really ties into what I'm talking about in terms of everyone wanting different things in life and having different life aspirations and just living their lives differently than others. So with that being said, graduation is coming up. After this semester, I will be a college degree holder. Well, no, after next semester, because I graduate in May, I will be look at me jumping to masters. I wish. It's not masters. I will be a, what's it called? Bachelor's. bachelor's degree holder. And then under my eyebrows where I put the concealer, I'm going in with the Bake and Set in Banana, the Morphe, to set my eyelids, because I put concealer. It just makes it so smooth and it goes on smoothly and effortlessly, so I like to use it. But yeah, I will be graduating and I'm super excited. I actually cannot picture my life without school. Like, I just feel like my life has always been school, and now that I'm gonna graduate soon, I know I'm going to grad school, but I just think about how things moved so fast in college and how things will move in grad school, especially because it won't be your typical like grad program. It's gonna be online, so it's mostly just like self-teaching, if you will. I'm super, super excited. I cannot wait to graduate. And one thing that I do appreciate college for is just giving me the space to grow and make mistakes. I think I'm going in with, I've had this for such a long time. This is the cream contour palette in medium to dark. I don't use any of these. My friends, they use all of that whenever we're together, but I like to use the contour as my eyeshadow just because I don't really do eyeshadow. So I think this gives it kind of like such a nice bronzy under eye that I really like. But yeah, college has taught me so much, but I think one thing that I'll forever cherish and be grateful for is the lessons that I have learned in college. I think going to college really, really gives you that exposure that you need to real life. I think you meet so many people from all walks of life, and when you allow yourself to, it's so funny because I posted a clip from, I know my mind is all over the place, so please walk with me. But I just posted a video on Instagram from my video, a video that I did with my sister, Beyond Blood. And I specifically posted the clip where I was talking about how I allowed myself to feel deeply for someone, and that was like my first ever time falling, I guess you could say falling in love. I think it was more so, I was more so trying to prove to myself that I'm capable of love. I'm capable of loving. I've always known that I was capable of being loved, but what's being loved without loving back? I just didn't think that made sense for me. So I think I was doing that to prove something to myself. Not that I didn't really love that person or that person was a project or anything, but I really truly am grateful for that experience. I say that to say that college allowed me to do that. I think if I didn't go to college, I probably wouldn't have ever even reached that level of self-discovery. And I'm forever grateful for that person, and always wish them well. So yeah, college, if you have the chance to go to college, even if it's community college, even if it's just for one semester, I really, really recommend that you go to college and just get everything that you can out of college, because it truly is an experience for life. You meet the most beautiful people. Oh, I'm using the same concealer that I used for my my under eye, or not under eye, for my, oh my gosh, Lord, I cannot remember, my eyelids. I'm using the same concealer that I used for my eyelids for my under eye. But what was I saying about college? Oh, you meet the most beautiful souls, and sometimes they're for a lifetime and sometimes they're for that season. I have met so many wonderful people that I just spent kind of one semester with, and some that I've spent so many, half of my college career with, and it's just been so nice just to get to know them, build community, and also lose them. I don't know if I'm the only one who think like this, but I find that there is beauty in losing. Like, not losing, like, well, actually, this can pertain to death too, because it teaches you so much. But I think that there is beauty in losing, like friendships, and like, I don't really like to call it losing, because I feel like you're not really losing. Like, every time that a person decides, or you decide to walk away from a person, I think that it's a gift in itself, because you got to experience that person's love, their laughter, and just like everything. And it taught you so much. Hopefully it did. If you didn't learn anything from a friendship or a situation or anything that you're involved in, then I think you should really reevaluate why you're friends with that person, or why you're doing the things that you're doing, and surrounding yourself with the energy that you are. But I think that it's really important to just live a life that you can learn from, a life that you can look back and say, I don't regret it. I don't regret being with this person, because I learned so much about myself, so much from them, about friendships, and that you can use those lessons for your next friendship and next relationship. So I think that college does a really great job with that, because you meet so many individuals, like so many people, and it's really amazing. So I'm really grateful. And again, if you get the chance to go, please go. I'm just gonna look at myself in the mirror and see how I'm looking. Oh, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I just have to finish. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah. So allow yourself to experience. Oh my gosh, I feel like my thoughts are all over the place, but I just think these are the moments that I live for. Like, when I watch videos, I like to see this. I like to see people chat and yap about everything about their lives. Like, I'm such an intricate person. What do you call it? It's not that I'm nosy. Like, I'm not nosy. It's very, like, I'm a good kind of nosy. Like, I want to know why you're the way you are. I want to know how you grew up. I want to know what made you the way that you are, who made you the way that you are. So it's not like, oh, you're nosy, you're this. No, I am just so interested in learning about people's heritage, people's like upbringing, and why they are the person they are and who they become, just to see, you know, it's just so interesting. Like, I just enjoy, I enjoy humans. I love humans. Honestly, okay, this brush is my favorite brush, but I don't know where it's from, because as you can tell, the end is not on anymore. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, graduation is coming, and one thing that I can say is that I am just a little bit sad that I am not going to like finish high school, finish college with the people that I started with, most of the people that I started with. And it's not to say that like, oh, I don't like I regret even considering them or just being their friends, but it's just one of those things where it's like, well, people go different ways, and it just was not meant to be, or not meant to be for that long. Like, if they were supposed to be in my life, they were, and that was however long they were supposed to be in my life for. And I'm, like I said before, I'm super grateful. Now I'm gonna go in with the NYX Buttermelt bronzer. I use it under here, under my concealer, just to bring some warmth and some color back in my face. I'm going for a more bronzy look. I really want a good tan. Like, I have been loving, maybe I should go outside if I want a tan, like if I really want a good tan. But yeah, I'm really sad. I wish I was finishing college with the people, most of the people that I started with. But again, it's those things. You just learn that people are meant to come in your life, and they are meant to stay for however long God intended them to stay. And once their time is over, they leave. Anyway, so with this, I use it for multiple purposes. I use my brush that I use. I think this brush is Real Perfection. I used this for my under eye or my eyelids, and I'm also gonna go in with this bronzer and use it to kind of sculpt my nose a little bit, just to bring back some warmth right around here because of the concealer. It's a bit, you know, anyway. But yeah, life is a crazy journey. Life is really beautiful and crazy and nuts, but we love it. Sometimes I think, and like, I'm just like, how would my life be if I wasn't the person that I am? Like, because I see, when you look on social media, you see so many people, not even on social media, but like in your daily life, you see so many people from all walks of lives. And sometimes you meet those people where you're like, who raised you and why did they raise you like that? Like, that is crazy. Why are you like this? And you're just like, I could never. So that's what makes me think about, like, I'm super grateful for how I grew up. And I think one time I'm gonna do like a story time of my upbringing, just because I feel like a lot of people know me, but just like on the surface level. Like, they don't know who Consoleedeo really is. Like, they don't know how I grew up. They don't know how, I mean, I guess my close friends know me like that, but they don't know how like everything was for me growing up and why I am the way that I am. And that's what I said, I like to learn about people, so I would like to share that as well. Before I use my setting powder, I like to go in with the Super Hold misting spray. I usually go in with the setting spray, but like I mentioned before, I don't have all of the products, so I'm working with what I have. And this is from Revolution. Ooh, that's enough. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. It's practically out, so we're gonna see what we get out of this. But I used to be a big eyelash person, but I don't do lashes anymore. I think a big part why I like to do it that way is because when I look back at my pictures from like high school, middle school, I don't regret a lot of things, but fashion wise, I really regret wearing the lashes that I used to wear. They were so big, and mama is always right. So if you are fortunate enough to have a good relationship with your mother and she has your best interest at heart, always listen to your mother, especially when it comes to those things we like to do in our teenage years. Mom is always right. Now I know to keep things very simple, keep things timeless. I'm gonna use this brush. I think it works well because I crease a lot under my eye. So I'm gonna use this one to set my face or my under eye where I put concealer. I don't really like, you know, setting a whole lot. But yeah, when you're a teenager, you know how that goes. Like, you love to just do things that feels right for you, and you just don't want anyone else telling you anything different. So I'm very grateful that I came around. And I think for me, I was one of those teenagers where I always knew my mom wanted the best for me, so it was never a question of she doing this like to spite me, not in spite. She doing this to spite me, and she wasn't. I think she just knew best. She just knew best, and I should have listened. I did eventually, I did, but that's just growing up. You cannot beat yourself up for growing up. Guys, I already started creasing. Oh, I hate this. It's okay though. We're going for a bronzy look, and I'm not going anywhere. At least I don't think, unless I'm going on a date. Am I going on a date? No, I'm kidding. I'll do a video, like, I don't know when, but I'll do a video just kind of like talking about navigating your 20s. Somebody asked me to talk about it because it is really, like, it's important to talk about those things. Like, people really don't get how serious it is until you're in it, like, and past it. Like, when you're past it, you're like, oh my gosh, it was actually a big deal, because your 20s are really, really hard. For blush, I have been using this lipstick. I don't even know where it's from. Yeah, I don't know where it's from, but I just use my brush. This brush is from BS Mall. I don't know where that is. I probably stole this from one of my sisters, but anyway, so I just tap it like so, and then I use it like this. I really love it. Like, it really, really complements my skin. So when I get around to buying like blush that I actually need, like, I want to go to the mall or like to Ulta or Sephora. I usually get most of my things from Ulta. So when I go to Ulta and decide to buy like makeup, I'm really going to invest in like a good blush. So if you have any recommendations, drop it down below. Before I spray again, I use this one. This doesn't have a name, but I got this from Rwanda. So I really love it. It's like my holy grail. Like, this is that one product where I'm like, I actually cannot live without it. I know that's a bit dramatic, but it's the truth. I cannot live without it. Dab this right here a little bit, and then the excess, I just dab it on the back of my hand, and then I go in. It is so smooth. It is actually like the best thing to be invented. I love this. I love it, I love it, I love it. And I make weird faces when I'm using it or just doing any powder. And then I put it everywhere where I put concealer. Honestly, I think I dragged the blush a bit too high under my eye, so don't mind that. This is not a detailed makeup look. This is what I do when I'm in a hurry. So take this, but come back later for a detailed makeup tutorial. Or I don't know if I will call this a tutorial, but you know. Anyway, so after that, I like to go under my eye with my eyebrow pencil, and this is the CoverGirl Perfect Blend in the shade Noir Black. And since I'm not doing, like, when I do lashes, I usually do two little ones right here, like a size, is it a size? But the medium, the like 9, anyway, if you know clusters, you know what I'm talking about. But I use 2 9s right here at the, the wings. But since I'm not doing lashes, I guess I'll just do the bottom like this, because I usually don't do it. I just don't like how it looks with it. But for the purpose of what I'm going for, this should be fine. I make such weird faces when I do my makeup. It's actually insane. Okay. Boom. Yay. And then I'm gonna spray one last time. There we go. Dry, dry, dry. If you know me, I'm such a red lip girly, but when I'm going for a more bronzy and just calm look, I like to do I like a nude color. I seriously need a sharpener. And this is the MAC lip pencil. Honestly, okay, it's working. I was like, is this gonna work? Because it's not sharpened. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is my fave. I love this. Look at that. This is gorgeous, gorgeous. Honestly, I forgot what I was talking about. And now my battery is dead. So let's go switch it out. And then I'll show you guys the look, the final look. All right, guys, I am ready. This is my outfit. I have on this shirt, this tank that I've had for so many years, so I don't remember where I got it from. And then I have on this really cute and fitting pants. This dress pants is from Ann Taylor, and then this belt I believe is from Walmart. I got this a while back too, so they probably don't have it anymore. Anyway, I was gonna stay in, but a good friend of mine wants to take me out for dinner, and who am I to decline it? So I did. Guys, oh my gosh, like I really hate seeing how much weight I've gained, and you probably won't notice it, but I know my body and I notice it. So I'm like, okay, I need to get back in the gym. I think Pilates was working, but I really should get back in the gym because it's very telling. Anyway, this is what I have on. I'm gonna put on some black dress shoes. So is it called dress shoes? Slip-ons or whatever. I think you all have seen it before. I don't want to, this is really not an outfit video anyway, so it's fine. So yeah, this is what I have on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go sit in my room, get some work done while I wait for my friend to come pick me up. I didn't want to drive, so I'm gonna be a passenger princess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This video was all over the place, so if you made it to the end, you are a loyal watcher. Thank you so much, and I hope that you have such an amazing week and continue to have a blessed month. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Love you all.